changing from our flip-flops, or I call them thongs. I'm going to take you on a walk with me. We're walking. I'm going to walk 15 kilometres this afternoon, which is about 9 miles. And that will be my longest walk. Well, actually, yesterday I did 19 kilometres, but I didn't do it all in one go. So I'm training for a 30-kilometre walk next week, next Friday actually, on sand. Now there's a really cool car behind me. I need to show you. Everyone's looking at it. All right, shoes on. Now, I couldn't find my headphones the other day, so I thought I'd go buy them because a pair because I lost them. I don't know if I need them or not, but he doesn't tell me. I need my sunglasses today. Yeah, maybe. All right, car locked. Check this out. Look at this. That is so cool. It's a Fiat 25k. That is really pretty. It's 2 seats. Manual. Wow. Oh, it's a soft top too. Wow. That is cool. This is not a car channel. I just have to check this out, but how cool is that? That is so cute. The Go-Go Mobile. 1949 Fiat, 25k. That's 25k Australian. Wow. Awesome. All right. Let's stop dawdling. Let's walk. Ooh. We've got some boats out today, guys. Look at that. Okay, I remember why I don't wear my sunglasses when I walk. I can't read the chat. Oh my goodness. No, I can't even read the chat anyway. I think it's because it's sunny. Hey, farm cow. Yes, I'm walking to China. Hey, actually, Craig, favour. I'm wearing headphones. I haven't been wearing headphones. I can hear some crackling in my ears. Is it clear? Is it clear? Or not really clear? I don't know. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep on walking because I'm going to try to walk 15 k's this afternoon. Craig? Actually, no, we're not. We are going to walk 15 kilometres this afternoon, mate. And you're going to walk with me? Well, some other way. You don't have to walk the whole way. You don't have to hold my hand. But I'm actually holding the hand in my bucket. I was actually going to clear out my bucket because it's actually quite heavy. I've got so much sea glass in it now. Oh, so look at this water today, guys. Oh, so beautiful. It's my favourite saying at the moment. So beautiful, so beautiful. Look at all the boaties. Hello, boaties. Hey, sailing boaties. Oh, glorious, hey? There's a little bit of wind, so that's probably why they're all happy out there. Welcome to Moreton Bay. We're walking into Sutton's Beach, which is kind of the main beach of Redcliffe where I live. I'm like 2 hours. I'm 30 minutes. Actually, I'm 30 kilometres away from Brisbane. It's not 30 minutes anymore. There's too much traffic. About 45 minutes from the city. Actually, let's go an hour from the city because there's a lot of traffic these days on the road. You used to be able to get there in 30 minutes. Clear as a ball. Okay, clear as a ball, man. Clear as a ball and sharp as a crystal. Crystal clear. Anyway, how's your Saturday, Craig? It's a monster down here. It's so beautiful. How about you in Stanthorpe? Just got some sand in the back of my shoes. That is not cool, because when you get sand in the back of your shoes, guess what happens? You get blisters. And we don't want blisters. Moontastic. Great. I'm glad you're moontastic, mate. Did I read that right? Hey, actually, I have an apology. Should I wait for Paul to come on? No, I'll have to do it to Paul anyway. So, Craig, you weren't given to me. I was a bit of a, I wasn't in the video yesterday. I was out of camera for a lot of it, actually. I saw lots of arms and legs and a bit of the skirt, and it's actually quite comical, actually. But yes, you weren't fibbing. You were telling the truth. So now I have to trust you that you do actually tell the truth to me. So now I'm a bit worried because in the future I'll have to trust you, and you'll fib to me. So thank you. You were only trying to get me to do my dancing with the door in the moonlight, and I didn't believe you. Is that humbling enough for you? Hey Rudy, how you going? 11:19 Central Time. So are you in America? I'm just presuming you're in America. We are 2:15 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon here in sunny southeast Queensland. Is it sunny Is it sunny for you also, Craig? Okay. This is annoying, guys. I might actually have to take my shoes off because look, I've got all sand in the back of my shoes, my socks. Now, considering we're going to be walking 30 kilometers next week, we need to get this right, guys. I have done this walk a few times, so I should get it right. But like, this is only practice day today, and I don't know why. I've been walking this for 3 weeks, and today is the day that I get sand in my shoes, or sand in my socks, which is really weird. Hey, Craig, did you see the car, the Fiat I was just showing when I was putting my shoes and socks on at the start of the live? Lavender! Hello, Lavender. How's your holiday, mate? You're still on holidays? You went to the Gold Coast? How was it? I'm about to walk up to Lavender Rock. Oh, this is Lavender's sister. Hey, Lavender sister, how are you? How was Lavender? I miss Lavender. I'll show you Lavender's rock in a second. She probably told you that she named a rock that I keep on kicking. Lavender, she named it, but she said it looked like a love heart. I had never even noticed before. And yeah, it's a love heart. So I call it Lavender's Rock now. So guys, I'm getting graphic here. I'm showing my shoes, my feet. Anyone that's into feet, you can't sell these pictures, okay? These are my feet. I can only sell these photos. Hey Deb, how you going? It's a bit chilly where you asked in Stanthorpe, mate, and Craig. So, Lavender's sister, how come you're on Lavender's chat today? Where's Lavender? Is she okay? Everything okay with her? I hope so. I think she's on holidays, isn't she? Are you on holidays with her? Okay, I think we've got the sand out of our shoes, our socks, should I say. That was not good because we're going to walk 15 kilometers, which is like 9 miles, guys. And we can't have blisters, right? I have sand all in my shoes. That's typical. That's okay. We just don't want them in the back so that we get blisters. That's the worst. Okay. Just, sand walking 101. No sand in your socks. Otherwise, you end up with blisters. And then you're screwed, right? Then you can't walk very well. So just balance you on my knee for a second. Calm down. I'll show you the beach in a second. Okay. We're good, guys? Get back on the sand. We feel good. Ankles feel good. No sand. Right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, Coach Mean Rain. How you going, mate? Sorry I've been a bit AWOL. AWOL a bit. I've been training. You'll love this actually, Coach. Maybe you knew this. I'm training for a 30-kilometer walk, which is 18 miles. It's for mental health. It's next Friday I'm walking. And today I'm going to walk 15 kilometres, which is 9 miles, on this beach that I live at, or near, 5 minutes away from. So I've been walking every afternoon and pretty much most mornings if I don't have Pilates. So I might actually be probably doing too much walking at the moment. So I'm going to taper off before the big walk next Friday because, I mean, Coach Mean Reen, you know, like, you don't want to overdo it. If you know, fatigue your body too much on the day that you do your walk or your race or whatever you do, your body's like, I don't want to do this. It'll give you hell. Okay, so Craig, you did see the little black Fiat? How cute was that? Do you reckon it's worth $25,000? It's a 1949 Fiat, soft top, so cute. I'll show you guys on the way back too, because I know it takes a while for people to jump on a live, but I'll show you because it's so dead cute. Hey Sayed, how you going? Why are you a stealer? You love feet. Excellent. Glad I could help. Okay, Coach Green, go to bed. See ya, mate. And Deb, how are you feeling today? You had to chase a baby possum out of your house? Oh, did you get it out? Oh, okay. And you're feeling better now because you had a bit of a stomach bug through the week? And Craig, you're over the man flu. You're feeling good today? Lavender. Lavender is sleeping. In her letter, she wrote, "Say goodbye to my friends for me." What does that mean? Hey, Coach, go to bed, mate. But if you did listen to me before, just yabber on, do you also think the same thing, that I should definitely taper off and calm body down a little bit before the walk? I'm thinking the day before, I'll just do a light walk. No, you know, massive Ks or anything like that. And maybe even Wednesday, I might only just do 5 kilometers, like just a gentle walk. So today's going to be my big walk. I'm going to try to attempt to do 9 miles or 15 kilometers. But yesterday, I didn't realize this, guys, but I did 2 walks yesterday, and I was obviously doing a lot of gas bagging. I mean, it's hard to put a gas bag, hey? I mean, like, I'm so shy. Anything, right? So I ended up doing 19 kilometers yesterday, which is probably like 11 miles. So, because I did a morning walk, and obviously I was yabbering along with my live. And guys, on that morning live, I got 500 subscribers. Crazy, crazy. So thanks for subscribing to my channel. I mean, most people that watch my lives are people that subscribe to my channel, so that's nice. Or they become friends of mine, like Deb and Lavender. Okay, so Ed's got, can you show me your feet? There you go, there's a foot, but it's in a shoe. That's all you're getting. You gotta pay for the other shots. I might get an email saying he wants to pay for some feet shots. Hey, it could be in business. Could be another side business. Interesting. Yes, coach. I need to get more stretching in. So I do Pilates on a Tuesday morning. So I will definitely get a lot of stretching in then, and I might even do some more. Tomorrow's my rest day, so I might actually do some stretching tomorrow too. But you know what I noticed? Because I've been doing these lives and like I'm constantly talking, and that's okay because I'm kind of used to talking, but I'm not actually drinking enough water. So this morning, it's now 2:24 p.m. on Saturday, but this morning I woke up and I was just like, I wasn't my normal self. Like I normally, you know, charge out of bed, ready to walk, ready to do something, but I really wasn't at it this morning. Gosh, I just want to stay home. So I was like, I'm not morning and just go for a walk. I'll do my walk later on this afternoon if I feel up to it. Like I don't have to do my Ks today. Like, I'm probably got, look, let's face it, I've probably done enough training with haven't even trained at all. And they're not even walkers where I walk quite a bit. And then I'm doing this training. So I know I'm fine. But anyway, I noticed, I thought, you know what? I haven't been drinking enough water. I carry my water with me in my bucket while I collect the sea glass, but I don't actually stop enough, like I'm stopping doing, to have a glass of water. Hmm. So, yeah, and also, it's not just water. You need to have hydrolytes. You need to put like the electrolytes back into your, system that after you sweat it all out. And because it's winter, I don't seem to think I'm sweating that much, but I probably am. So I just sculled some electrolytes this morning, and I've got some in the car. Periodically, I'll walk by the car, have a couple of sips of hydrolytes. So yes, another, you know, pro tip. Not that I'm a pro. When you're doing long walks or exercise, hydrolytes, because your water can't, it needs more than just water. So guys, this is Lavender's Rock. Now I'm just having a look in the chat. You can see that's them on my legs, but that's Lavender's Rock. This is the rock I just normally kick. But Lavender said, hey, look, it looks like a love heart. It's amazing. Okay, so Lavender's sister, who is using Lavender's chat, this is Lavender's Rock. I don't know if she told you about that. I'm just a bit, want to understand what you're trying to say in the chat. She wants to leave and she's left. So Deb, my walk is next Friday. Okay, let's get rid of Syed because Syed's a bit weird. Lavender broke up with, well, Lavender's boyfriend broke up with her. And went off with her best friend. Okay, so other people in the chat, Lavender is a good little friend I've made from these walks I've been doing, like the lives. Like I said, I call this rock Lavender's Rock. So, and obviously this walk I'm doing is about mental health. And Lavender's sister is actually on Lavender's profile right now saying that Lavender's best friend took off with her boyfriend. So is Lavender okay? She's left home? Is that why you're using her computer or something? Yeah, so this is Lavender's Rock. So I just want to show you that because you're her sister, but it's the shape of a love heart. I never actually noticed that. So is Lavender okay? I think most people in our chat actually have met Lavender. We all love little Lavender. Obviously, we don't know much about Lavender because I know she's underage, so I don't pry to too much information. But, she has a good old chat with us. And obviously, we all don't want anything to happen to any of us. And especially, this walk I'm doing is actually about mental health awareness. not saying that obviously lavender's suffering from mental health, but little things in our lives like breaking up with a boyfriend, man, they're big things in life, especially when they're happening to us. I think we can all, okay, I'm not saying, guys, you break up with women too, like breaking up with anyone, should I say, it can be traumatic for any of us, not even depending on our age. Lavender, I think, is under 16. Yeah, of course, Lavender's sad. Well, can you just please pass a message on to us? Like, you can see in the chat, like, Craig's passing on some messages. Some other people, they're not in the chat at the moment, but we all have a bit of banter with Lavender and talk about music and, life events. So yeah, just let her know that she's not alone and that, we sympathize with her. And obviously her boyfriend's, an idiot for breaking up with her and going off with her best friend. And it sucks because now she's lost her best friend also. But she's obviously not a best friend to do that to her. So just let her know that there'll be more friends and there'll be more guys. And yeah, we all send her, our well wishes and love and hugs, please. So Rudy, it's 11:27 p.m. Central. Okay. So Lavender's your twin sister. I actually didn't know that Lavender was a twin. What's your name? Okay, you don't need to answer that. Are you over 16 or under 16? Rose. Okay, well, nice to meet you, Rose. Like I said, we send our wishes to Lavender, your sister. And boys are silly. Sorry, boys on the chat. But, they say some silly things. Even girls say some silly things. Like, to say that she's not pretty anymore is a silly comment to make. He's probably just an idiot. Well, let's face it, he's an idiot. So tell her they'll be, we've all been there, sadly. We have all been there. And we're thinking of her. If you pass that on, Rose, that'd be great. And just personally from me, let her know that, Dora is looking forward to doing a jumping with joy with her. And that, yeah, I'm thinking of her. Okay, we're going to get our feet wet. God, what's new with this? Okay, ready? We're going to jump. Whoa, oh, shivers. Okay, I missed again. God, no wonder we'll end up with wet feet. Anyway, whatever. Okay, there's a little island here. Let's jump on the island. There we go. Okay, we're not showing any kids on the beach because they're living their best lives. And guys, I have to not dawdle today, okay, guys? So to do these 15 kilometers, I can't stop and look at pelicans and not think about jumping over stuff. I just have to do it and get wet. It's a bit of action today. We need to apply ourselves and not get distracted because I get distracted a lot. So guys, this is Sutton's Beach, and for a winter's day, there's a fair few people here today. It's the end of school holidays here, so it's probably not as busy. Yesterday, Friday, being the end of school holidays, there were crap loads of people here. So many people. And I was down here in the afternoon, walking into the evening, watching the full moon go up. Actually, it wasn't the full moon. It's the next day after the full moon. It was absolutely stunning, right? And there were still people down here. So, yeah, it's great weather at the moment. Great weather. Southeast Queensland in Australia. The weather here is phenomenal. I feel very, very grateful that I get to call this home. 5 minutes from my house. I've lived here most of my life. I have moved away, guys, so I can't say that, I lived other places, but I haven't actually particularly lived in other areas of Australia, put it that way. I'm open to it, like there's small periods of time as an experience. Like, for example, Stanthorpe, where farm cows from, and I keep on saying Craig, so that's Craig. His handle name's Farm Cow, and he's from Stanthorpe, which is like 2.5 hours from where I live here, and it's inland, so there's nowhere near water. But it's got sensational, like lots of hiking, national parks, huge mountains. It's got lots of wineries, which is cool. Okay, not showing you kids again. Let's go show you this way, okay? And so, like, I've got to say, when I visit Stanthorpe, I kind of always think, oh, what would it be like to live here? Because not that I want to live there full time, but it'd be an experience. Like, my nickname is Dora. That's why this handle is called Explorer Dora 80. Dora is just a nickname. My real name is Mutiara. It's a bit of a mouthful, should I say? I can't even say it sometimes in a hurry. Mutiara. So it means pearl in Indonesian. So I'm half Indonesian, half Australian, but born here in Brisbane Hospital. Always lived in Brisbane area, this kind of region. I've never lived in Indonesia, but I have travelled to Indonesia. Oh, shivers. I have travelled to Indonesia over my life a lot, especially when I was younger. But I would definitely not want to live in Indonesia. But yeah, I feel very privileged to be able to say this is my home. So Deb, your phone's screwing up. You know what I do when things like going funny with my phone? You turn it off, and then turn it back on again, and then you can come back to the live. That way, just sometimes it just needs to reset. I actually had to do that this morning. So that'd be my suggestion to do. Surf's up, buddy, yeah. There's little ripples out there. They're kind of the waves I could surf. Have you surfed before, Craig? I actually haven't, to be honest. I really haven't tried. I think a lot of my friends when I grew up surf, and they would go over to the island. So the island over there was Morton Island, because the barge came from here, from the area I live, and it took an hour to get over there, maybe an hour and a half. So it was really always an easy place to get to. And then a lot of friends would have cars, 4-wheel drives, and we'd go over there and 4-wheel drive to the other side of the island, the surf side. But it's quite remote out there. Obviously, there's something happens to you, you're pretty stuffed. And there are sharks over there, definitely sharks. I was on the island one day. I wasn't actually on the surfy area, but yeah, someone did get taken and died. So there are shark attacks over that side, and that was enough to kind of take me go, you know what, I ain't going to surf. But since then, I have a healthy respect for sharks. They live out there, we live on here. So if the shark comes on land, it's not good for it. And when a human goes out in the water, well, we have to respect that it's their land. So I get it. So now, just by learning how to dive, I've got a bit of I'm still scared of sharks, but I just accept that, yeah, it's probably more danger in driving a car than actually, going out there for a swim. Obviously, you wouldn't swim at dusk or dawn, because that's when sharkies are a little bit more snap happy. Okay, I'm going to show you this car again, okay? I think it's up here still. Is it up here? Yes, it is. Okay, let me go show you the car, because it's really cool. Dora Lavender said, I'm come to join. Lavender and I love surfing. Oh, good on you. Oh, so Craig, you're a bit of a surfer boy. Okay. Hey, Lavender. Hey, Lavender. Sorry about what's been going on. I'm sure your sister passed on all our regards, but we're happy to see you on, and we sympathise with how you're feeling. Like, sadly, I hate to say this to you, Lavender, but it won't be the first time you have a breakup. And yeah, but you'll get through it. You will get through it. You've got your sister Rose. You've got your little YouTube family over here that says, rooting on, saying, I'm not rooting on. I mean, like, rooting for you as in, like, cheering you on, saying, you got this, mate, you got this. Now, I want to show you a little car, Lavender. It's so cool. Oops, sorry. How cool is that? It's a Fiat, a Fiat. It's so cute. It's got a soft top too. Can you imagine sitting in that with the roof off? It's like the Flintstones car. You can imagine your feet like popping along the ground going. So cute. Anyone wants to buy it? $25,000. It's a 1949. It's a it's a relic, man. Look at the wheels on it. So cute. So cute. All right, back on the beach. I talked about not getting sidetracked. Here I am sidetracked. So, guys, we are attempting to walk. Well, not attempting. We are going to walk 15 kilometres, which hopefully my phone. I've got my old phone in my here, which I hope will be able to give us my steps. Oh, welcome steps. Hopefully this will turn on. Oops, oops, oops. Hold on. What's going on here? Asking for my weight. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Let's just hope this is okay. So we've done 2,500 steps, 2,700 steps, which is in kilometers. We've done 2Ks already. God, we've already done 2Ks. Go us. Look at my average, guys, in the last couple of days. 19.5 Ks yesterday, 17.9 the day before. So walk in the morning and a walk in the afternoon. I tell you, it's done a lot of Ks. So Sunday's my day of rest, and I did 3.5 Ks on Sunday. Last week, up there again. I haven't been taking this every day with me, so this phone's going to give me the stats, because I can't exactly get it out of my phone because I'm doing a live. I do have a spare battery in the car, so when I run low, I can plug back in. Or I don't have to do a live the whole time either, mind you. I can walk without doing a live, just saying. Ah, so you're a Bondi, you liked surfing at Bondi Beach. Yeah, it's beautiful there, isn't it? Like, oh, okay, right. Well, there's a lot of surfers surf there, so must have been a good experience for you, Craig. Is that where you learnt to surf? No, your sister Rose Lavender didn't say that you've been doing jumping for joys. So Lavender, you have been missed. Okay, just saying. I've missed you having you in the chat. Paul's been around. He'll probably jump on later on. He's probably out walking at the moment. I've started walking a bit earlier than normal because I want to do these extra kilometres today. So Craig, where did you learn how to surf? Was it in Bondi? I've got to say, carrying this bucket full of sea glass is probably like carrying a backpack because on the day I will be carrying a backpack full of like more water, snacks. So on the day when we do our 30 kilometers, or 18 miles, or 19 miles is it? We're going to have someone as a support person, and she's a person that was in the walk with us most years, but she's got an injury now, so she's put a daughter in. So she's going to be our support person. So the organizer of the walk, Coast Track, they call them love stops, where they have like apples or mandarins and like water, like all put in cups, so you can just walk by, pick up a cup of water, and they're always next to a toilet too. So there is like, you don't actually have to carry water with you if you don't want to, but you don't want to run out either. So like I said, yeah, so I would put extra water with my support person and like extra food, so I wouldn't have to carry everything with me, because I'm one of these people that come prepared. I'll have, the kitchen sink in my backpack, literally, just in case I needed a kitchen sink. Okay, you learned to surf in Bondi. Wow, what an experience. Did you used to live there, Craig? You know what, I'm going to change hands. I haven't cleaned out my bucket of sea glass. Normally, I was really quite dedicated. Every afternoon after a walk, I would pull the sea glass out, sort it, like, chuck away the stuff I didn't like, chuck the rubbish away, and then, put it in a pile at home. I've just been, yeah, a bit overwhelmed with all the walking and everything, I think, that I've just kept it in the bucket. So it is actually quite a weight. So on my way back, I'm going to bypass my car. Not bypass, I'm going to go past my car. And I want to find a doggy bag on the walk somewhere too, the poo bags. And I'm going to put, I was trying to dump this in the car before, but I didn't actually have a bag to put it in. And there's a whole lot of sand and everything. I've got enough sand in the back of my car, so I really didn't want to add extra sand. So hence why I'm still carrying the bucket. So lavender, I found some awesome bits of sea glass, and we've got some really good ideas now of what we're going to do with the sea glass. Like, for example, I don't know if you've met Matt from Cheshire in the UK. He suggested I make jewellery, and I kind of like poo-pooed it and said, oh, how am I going to make jewellery? Like maybe making a wind chime like you suggested, lavender. And then Paul said the mosaic sounded a lot easier than jewellery. But now that I've collected so much sea glass, I'm thinking I could probably make a mosaic, a wind chime, and some jewellery. And one afternoon I was talking to a guy about his cute little dog, and we got talking about sea glass, and he showed me he made a sea glass jewellery, like a necklace and earring set for his daughter. Oh my gosh, guys! He made a blue one, and I just found a blue one. Oh my goodness, guys. Deb, are you there? Are you looking at this? This is blue, guys. This is my first blue bit of sea glass. I am ecstatic. I could dance. I could dance. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I just dropped my glasses. Oh my gosh, guys. And there's another bit there too. Oh shit. Okay. Now we're just dropping my glasses. So there's a normal bit of sea glass. And then we've got a blue bit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That is my first bit of blue sea glass. Oh my gosh. So Deb in the chat. Well, she might not come back yet. She had issues with a phone. I'll show her that later. Oh my goodness, guys. We have our first bit of sea glass in blue. That is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, let me put that somewhere. So I'll just find that later. Now, I'm just looking around. You never know. There might just be another bit of blue sea glass that I tripped over and I didn't see. I'm so super excited. Like, oh my gosh. Guys, okay, I'm sidetracked. Keep walking, keep walking. Can't help it, guys. I'm so excited. Blue sea glass. So the guy that I ran into had 3 beautiful dark blue bits of sea glass, and I've never picked up blue sea glass till that moment when I'm just talking about blue sea glass. Something in that, guys. Something in that. Anyway, he showed me how to make jewelry. And then on another chat, on a live, I was talking to Heather's backyard from Ireland, and she said, I know how to make that. I said, oh my gosh, let's do a live. So we're going to do a live, and she's going to teach me how to wire up. Well, she'll teach you guys too if you're on the live. If you want to check it out. I don't know when it is yet. It'll be after my walk. Let me calm down after my walk. So yes, jewelry is definitely going to be happening. We're going to do a lavender. We're going to do a mosaic in the shape of a pelican with some sand at the bottom of it, like the pelican standing on sand. And we're going to make a wind chime because that was your suggestion, Lavender, and I love it. And I found some really, really nice bits of beautiful, beautiful sea glass. And I'm just kind of reminding myself that every time I put my bottle of water into my bucket, not to smash it down because then I'll end up smashing some of these nice pieces that I've been collecting. So anyway, yeah, so lot has been happening, Lavender. I know lots been happening for you too. But yeah, some really good ideas are happening with this sea glass, whatever I'm going to make after I do this walk next week. Okay, so Craig said, yes, in my teens, then we moved to South Australia to go into the mines. Oh, okay, so you used to be in the mines, mate. Right. So we actually had someone in the chat, John Boy, I think his name was. He lives in Coober Pedy. Were you in that kind of Coober Pedy area? Guys, I can't believe I just picked up blue sea glass. I am so happy. You know how rare that is? It's quite rare. Like, I've been walking this week. I've been walking 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks of walking, like, guys. So you've been walking along with me for 3 weeks, doing these lives, and we have never picked up blue sea glass. Greens, yes. Yellow, I got yellow the other day and I was ecstatic with the yellow bit. We got a nice lavender one, like a pinky bit. So that was really nice. But yeah, ecstatic. Wow. All right, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. We've lots of walking to do today, guys. So if you want to just, I mean, you will anyway, like, tap in and tap out, check on my progress. I'm quite happy to talk to myself. You know that. I don't expect you guys to waste your whole afternoon listening to me dribble and walk and then get excited about, finding a particular bit of sea glass. Because that's pretty much how it's going to go this afternoon, guys. You in Whyalla? I don't actually never heard of that, Whyalla. Maybe I have heard of it, I just didn't know exactly where it was. Is that near Coober Pedy? Whereabouts in South Australia? I've never been to South Australia. Did you go down to the Great Bight of Australia? Like, there were some really beautiful beaches in South Australia that I've seen, and they do the shark cage diving, or the shark cage swim. No, shark cage diving. I was actually really gung ho about doing that a little while ago. I was going to do it. I was going to meet a friend down there. She wasn't. Then she didn't turn out to be. She really wasn't that keen. So I was like, oh well, that's all right. I mean, I would like to dive with a shark, but I also don't want it to be like. So kind of. Oh, no, it's clear. See, that is pretty new sea glass. That's probably rubbish. Kind of still a bit sharp. What was I saying? Like, I know I have heard that places do feed, like chuck out chum, and then obviously the sharks come a running. Um, I don't know how I feel about that because it's like I went to the Philippines, and obviously in the Philippines, swimming with whale sharks is quite popular there. And I did a bit of research before I came and found out that most of the places actually feed the whale sharks, so they might be in the wild, but they're actually not wild. I mean, they're in the wild, but like they look they look out like they look forward to having fish from these whale boats every day with all the like loads and loads of whale boats that come out to the tourists, so that they're really kind of like dependent on us humans then. So like that's not really that cool. So I kind of was turned off on it. So obviously I just went on my holiday, and it's random. Pick that up and chuck that in the bin. Still went on my holiday. It was great. And then on my last couple of days, I was in the Palawan Islands, and then I was flying out of what's this place called? Puerto Princesa. Interesting name. Puerto Princesa on the Palawan Islands is like the main like city on this island. It's not where I stayed. I went down to El Nido, which is where all the beautiful islands are. It's where it's really pretty in the Philippines. There's many pretty places in the Philippines, but anyway. So I was in Puerto Princesa, and I had maybe 2 days. So one day I went to this kind of nice beach for swims and stuff, very touristy. And then walking home, someone was saying, "Oh, do you want to see the whale sharks?" I'm like, "What? Whale sharks?" I said, "I didn't know the whale sharks were over here because they're not in that area normally. I think they're near Boracay or somewhere else on the other side of Philippines." That's because I wasn't going to go do that. I didn't plan to go that way area. So anyway, so I was like, "Well, tell me about it, like." And they said, "Oh, it's nothing like the touristy ones. We only go once a week because we don't want to overstress the whale shark, and we don't feed them, and nothing's guaranteed. They're out there. We know that because we see them, and we have other boats out there and fishing boats that tell us, where they are if we see them. So then we can kind of, go to the right location. But we don't feed them. I mean, I don't know if that's true or false, but I did decide to go. And there's a story in that one too. Oh, look, I'll talk about it anyway. I'm looking anyway. So I thought, oh, look, I'll just go think about it. And then I came back like an hour later, and they said, "Oh, sorry, it's filled up. You can go to the one for next week." Obviously, I was flying home in like 2 or 3 days, so I couldn't come back. So I was like, oh, a bit bummed out. I was so close to obviously seeing the whale sharks that I thought was, a safe place for the whale sharks. Like, what do you call it? Environmentally friendly tour operator, which is important, right? And I missed out. So I said, "Look, hey, here's my phone number. I'm really keen. This is where I'm staying. And I even said, look, I'll be ready tomorrow morning." This is how much I was manifesting, right? I said, "I'll be ready tomorrow morning just in case. Because if someone's sick, please think of me. Can I be your number one cancellation person? If someone's sick, doesn't want to go on the tour, can you pick me up? Because I will be ready. You won't need to wake me up. I'll be ready." So next morning, I was ready. I packed all my back stuff because I was actually flying out that afternoon. Everything was packed up. Got out of my room, had breakfast. I was packed to go, ready. I'm sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. And guess what? Someone walks in and yells out my name. And I nearly pissed myself. I was so excited. Anyway, it was a great trip. I swam with the whale sharks. I don't think they fed them. Um, but yeah, it was an experience. A very interesting experience. Sorry, I missed the question. I can't remember what I was saying, Craig. I don't know. I got on a tangent, Craig. So obviously it wasn't that interesting. Oh, you're sitting in your car now, Deb. did you lose your normal charger? Did it break or something? And you're having to charge it in your car? I've been there, done that. It's annoying, isn't it? And I find my car, for some reason, it does a slow charge. I don't know why. But it takes ages to charge your phone in the car. Well, hopefully I can entertain you, or you can come back later on and see how I'm going with my walk. Hey, actually, Deb, did you see the blue? Let me show. I've got to stop again. Deb, look at this. You know how I was talking about blue sea glass? I found some blue sea glass. How awesome is this, Deb? Oh, you got water in your charger. Okay. How cool is that, Deb? We know you're crazy, Craig. We know you're normal and you tell the truth, hey. You're one of my most truthful friends. So funny story, Deb. Yesterday I was talking to Craig and Paul. You've met both Craig and Paul in the chat before. It was just us three basically. It was all the Aussies talking in the chats. Me and my only Australian friends that subscribe to me. Anyway, we're having a chat, and we have a bit of banter. The Australians like to have a little bit of a sarcasm back and forth. And I don't know, the really beautiful moon coming up, and it wasn't. I think it was still the full moon, to be honest. It was absolutely stunning, Deb. If you want to see that one, catch the last live which is yesterday, at the end, and you'll see the shenanigans. So the moon was going up, and I said, you know what? I'd love to do a better moon dance, because the one I did the night before wasn't so good. So I set up the camera, and I had it set up so that I couldn't see it, because like when you use the selfie camera on the phones, so like the way I'm looking now is with the back of the camera. If you turn it around, that's a selfie camera, and you walk, it's not as clear. The selfie camera is only really good for selfies. It's not really good for, long distance. So I set it up for the selfie camera, like normal camera, which means I can't see myself. But, I dance my heart out, right? But of course, Craig and Paul can see me. And they can't see me dancing either, mind you. They can see like bits and pieces of me, but they couldn't see the whole dance because I'm actually not in the frame. But I don't know this, right? So I'm dancing my heart out, come back, and they're like, we couldn't see you dancing. Like, it was like you were in the wrong place. I'm like, oh, God damn it. Anyway, so I set it up again and do it again. And, I put my all in these dances, right? Like, get into it. Come back, and they're like, we still couldn't see you. So I'm thinking to myself, Craig's just fibbing. He's just having a go at me just to make me dance again. I'm sure I'm in the frame. Because, I think I'm in the frame. So anyway, we're walking along, and they're like, no, I'm serious. We couldn't see you. We were telling the truth. And so Paul's also back at him and going, yeah, I couldn't see you dancing. Like, we saw bits of you, but not all of you. And I'm like, nah, you're fibbing. You're just having a go at me. So anyway, of course, I did another dance. Apparently, that also wasn't in good view. But this time I had it on the selfie camera, so I could see myself dancing. So I said to Craig, I said, you're fibbing, because I saw myself. But I really probably didn't see myself that well, because it was dark by this stage. Oh my gosh, see, guys, that you want to pull out of the water. Like, that's dangerous. Someone stood on that is going to hurt. So let's get rid of that. Some more glass here. So that's why I pick up all the sea glass for grounds, because I'll sort it later. So anyway, obviously I'm not rewinding the live while I'm live, because, I'm doing a live. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing any more dances. That's it, done. And then, to add to insult, some guy jumps on the chat, not someone we subscribe to or know, and You know, sometimes when the chat goes really fast, like Craig and Paul were having a bit of a chat, and then this new person's having a chat. I probably did. I wasn't down the bottom of the chat. I was in the middle kind of the chat of their conversation, and all I see was, "Oh, it's your birthday." So guess what I do? I start going, "Oh, I'll sing you happy birthday," because I'm by this stage I'm probably delirious. I've walked like 19 kilometers. I'm delirious. It's dark. The moon's up. I'm probably affected by the moon. I'm turned into a werewolf, right? So I start singing happy birthday to this random stranger in the live, and I do it in like the Marilyn Monroe sound, like, happy birthday, being a right dick, right? And, and then Craig goes, you've misunderstood the chat. It's not his birthday. I'm just like, right, this is time to finish this chat, this live. So anyway, I checked the live this morning, and sure enough, you can't see me dancing. Maybe the third time it's a little bit okay, but not really. So yeah, so I had to apologise to Craig before, and when Paul comes on, I'll have to apologise to him too. So I'm grovelling. So now I believe everything Craig says, and I know that puts me in a really delicate position because now he'll lie to me, and I have to pretend that I trust him. It's not funny, Craig. The dancing was I don't care, but the singing, like, I was saying happy birthday to a stranger, and it wasn't even his birthday. Like, what an idiot! What an absolute idiot! Yeah, I hope I find more blue too. So anyway, that was funny. I think I was delirious. I had a good sleep last night. I went to bed. I went to bed at 8:30 last night. I was so tired. I was absolutely knackered. And we have some pelicans up here, guys. I shouldn't stop. I know that. I shouldn't stop. Okay, we're gonna keep on walking. Okay, keep on walking. So this is my little favourite little area. Scott's Point. Got little beach huts. So cute. So feeling good, guys. Feeling good. I haven't done one lap yet. I feel like I've been walking for ages. But I am going to get rid of the sea glass when I get back to the car because this is definitely carrying me more weight. And it's obviously not distributed, evenly on my body. Like if I'm carrying in a backpack, this would be my back, not like the left side of my body. Oh, the pelicans are eating something. Hey Doran, how you going? I saw you live this morning walking along the beach. Thank you for saying happy 500 subscribers. Okay, we're gonna kick the rock. That's my rock we're kicking. We'll look at the trees, look at the rocks. This is Scott's Point, and we've got to keep on walking, guys. We're on a mission today. We are walking 15 kilometres or 9 miles to get ourselves ready for this walk next Friday. And it is 3:07. I don't know how long I've been walking for. How long have we been on this chat? I think it says 40 minutes. So I've been walking for 40 minutes, trying not to get distracted. So, hey Lavender, you're back. How you going? We've just got to the end of the beach, not the Lavender rock side, and kick the rock. We're making some food. What did you make? I actually brought some food with me in the car because that's another thing. When I've been doing my walks, I've been too busy, having a chat to you guys that I'm actually not drinking enough water, mind you, but I'm also not probably fueling my body enough with food Because when you're walking lots, you should be like eating snacks and stuff. And I'm just carrying along a bucket with some water in it and some sea glass. So that's talking about that. Let's stop, have some more water. Like a kangaroo. Mmm. Glorious. Mmm. I've actually drank half of this already, which is really good. Now, I'm going to put that in nice and softly because we don't want to break the glass, especially when we found that really nice bit of sea glass. Oh, lavender. You had bacon, eggs, spinach, tomato, and sandwich. Oh, that's nice. Yum. I want to show you lavender because I know you like colours too. I found my first bit of blue sea glass. How cool is that? Literally blue sea glass. That is amazing. I feel so lucky, or so much gratitude for my blue bit of sea glass. How beautiful is that? That's so rare. You don't find blue sea glass. So I don't want to break that. So yeah, on the way back, we will drop this off. We'll find a doggy bag first. Like the poo bags that they put they have them along some of the bins. So we'll have a look out for one of them. Put all the sea glass in one of the doggy bags, and then quickly take off and start walking again. I'm trying not to get so distracted today, because I do get distracted. I stop and look at the pelicans. Like I can't help it though. Like look how beautiful that is. I know. I can't help myself. Cannot help myself, guys. Look at how beautiful a pelican is. It's so beautiful. Good question, Lavender. Good question. Well, I would like to ask you what you're grateful for. You just heard me say what I was grateful for. I'm so grateful that I just found a bit of blue sea glass. But I could start rattling off a million things. Like, I'm so grateful that my body, is able to walk these distances. I don't take for granted. Like, yes, down a chat, Doran's in the background still. He introduced me to Mary, and Mary said, "Oh, look, I'd love to do a live with you." Well, she does a bit of walking, but I can't walk as far as you do. So, like, a few people that watch my channel and watch my walking, they know fully well that they won't walk these distances. So, like, I'm kind of walking for them, so to speak. So I don't, I don't take that lightly. Like, that's something to be really, really grateful for. I love that, Lavender. So I'm going to read this out to you guys because some people are listening in the background like a podcast. I don't know, it sounds weird, eh? Some of my friends, they're at work and they listen to me in the background. So I would say that my voice sounds really weird, but apparently people like my accent. Stranger things can happen. Anyway, Lavender has said here that she's grateful for having safe and comfortable home, having access to clean water, having enough food to eat, having clean clothing to wear, having books, snow globes, having friends that support you, you got a twin sister. We didn't know you were a twin, Lavender. I might have missed that through the chats. Had no idea you were a twin. I think I did ask you, because you've got so many siblings, that was there many twins in the family? And you said yes, but I didn't realise that you were one of the twins. And I asked how old your sister was. She's the same age as you. So, anyone else lurking behind, would you like to say what you're grateful for? Love to hear what you're grateful for. Because sometimes people don't know what they're grateful for, and then when they read in the chat what other people are writing, kind of makes them think what they're grateful for too. So thanks for starting off. Lavender, thanks for putting the question out. The other times that we've done this, we've had some nice talks from everyone else saying what they were grateful for. So even later on, we'll ask other people when they come in the chat. Some more sea glass here, guys. That's a good bit. That's not a good bit. That's pretty new. Okay, we're going to go up for a second because we want to get some doggy poo bags, and I know there's one up here. That way we can get rid of the sea glass out of this bag and not risk getting it ruined with my bottle of water. So in the background there's a nice cafe. It's called Red Dolphin Seafood. They do really nice steak burgers. I'll eat a steak burger right now. Okay, let's grab, see, dog waste bags. Let's grab 2 of those. Oops. That way we can sort that out later on. And then we're going to get back on the sand. Can't be cheating, hey. There's 3 sets of twins, or your triplets? No, I think you mean there's 3 sets of twins, and you're 1 set of twin. You and Rose. Oh, that's kind of nice, Craig. That's really nice. Did you get up too much this morning, Craig? Oh, you're a triplet. Wowzers. So there's Lavender, Rose, and who's the other one? What's their name? Who's the oldest? Who was the firstborn? We are moving and shaking now, guys. You watch. I'll stop in a second because I just found sea glass. There's a few people up here. Looking for shells, probably. Oh, and the pelicans are up here too. You went shopping? As in like supermarket shopping? Or did you buy yourself some shiny new dancing shoes? Hey, Paul. Okay, Paul. I did watch the video back this morning, of the live, and I apologise for not believing you and Craig that you would fib me. I should have known better. You two are my number 1 friends. They would never lie to me. You're Australian. You're my number one fans or friends talking to me yesterday afternoon, and I should have believed you. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I'll trust you now from the bottom of my heart. Liam. So you've got a brother. So who's the oldest? Rose is like the oldest. You're the middle one, and then Liam's the baby of the triplets. You know what, guys? I think when I walk on Friday, I don't need to wear longer socks because I think when I'm walking, I'm kicking the sand in my shoes or in the back of my socks. I don't know, for some reason today, these socks seem to be getting hammered. So these are good. This is why you practice these kind of walks before the big day, so that oh, you iron out some of the wrinkles, so to speak. I do have garters because obviously these shoes have holes in the front, hence why I get so much like sand in them. I mean, I could wear other shoes, couldn't I? But like, I've been training in these shoes, so I'm just going to wear them because I'm training in them. Yeah. Yes, I'm not going to change shoes because if I change shoes now, at the 11th hour, oh, thinking out loud here. Oh, look, pretty. I love looking at the moss. A moss? Yeah, it's mossy. What do you call that moss? Wouldn't you? Sea moss? It's sea moss. Sea moss. I don't know why I thought that was funny. I just did. Okay, so Lavender's the oldest. Right. Yes, and Paul, how, like, even worse is that I sang someone happy birthday, Marilyn Monroe style, and it wasn't even his birthday. That got me worse. I was like, God damn it. I mean, I don't care about this dancing. I was like, oh, well, I dance that much, it doesn't really matter. But I completely misread the chat because I kind of didn't read the end of the chat. I read the start of the chat where you guys were talking to that new person that was in the chat. And Craig had said, oh, it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I didn't read the rest of it. It said, no, it's not my birthday. Anyway, it was funny. So I guess moral of the story is Craig and Paul don't lie to me, and that if I'm going to respond to something, I should read the bottom of the text, the bottom of the chat first. Yeah, look, there's a few of these kind of fish that have been kind of lying around the beach, eh? Do you reckon that's probably a really nice snapper or something? That's interesting that your mum. So, is there any other twins or triplets in the family? Because you're one of 16 children, aren't you? So I don't know if you knew that, Craig. So Lavender is one of 16 children in the family. It was all good fun, yes, that's right. No one got hurt. No one died. Just my pride. And I just slept on it and it was fine. Hey, so Paul, I realised some things this morning. I woke up and I just thought, oh, God, I don't feel like even jumping up out of bed today and, going for a walk like I normally do. I mean, I knew I was wanting to walk 15 kilometres today, but I just didn't feel like it this morning, right? And I kind of thought, you know what? I probably haven't been drinking enough water. I spend so much time talking in these chats, in these lives, that I probably need more water than I normally drink because I'm talking so much. And even though it's winter, I might not be sweating as much. I need to drink lots of water. And I do normally drink lots of water, but I don't think I've been drinking enough. And then on top of that, I should be drinking, hydrolytes. So, yeah, I felt it this morning. And I was in bed by 8:30 last night. I ended up doing 19 and a half Ks yesterday, Paul. So no wonder why I was like, oh, frig, I was delirious talking to you guys yesterday afternoon. It's a big day. Walking in the morning, I think I was walking for like 2.5 hours yesterday morning. And in the afternoon, I did probably 2 hours with you guys too. So I did a lot. So it was a bit of a surprise when I went, holy snaps, I walked 19 and a half Ks. What is that? Oh, it's foam. Rubbish. So anyway, moral of the story is I drank lots of water this morning. So I've water loaded, which means that I will be going to the toilet lots, just saying. And I also took some hydrolytes and I put one in the car too. So when I go back to the car to get rid of this weight I've got of sea glass. Oh, Paul, guess what? I've got to show you this, Paul. If you're still there, I have this beautiful bit of sea glass. Now I can't find it. Only a second. I found my first. Oh no, I haven't. Here we go. I found my first bit of blue sea glass, Paul. If you're there, Paul, still? Paul, look, blue sea glass. Alright, I'm gonna put it in my pocket because I'm so stuffed that I've got that. I'm so happy. I'm actually putting it in my pocket. See, Paul lurks. He moonlights on lots of other channels too. Oh, look at that. That's been quite weathered. Oh, you saw it, Paul. Isn't that cool, Paul? Very cool. I'm very happy. My first bit of blue sea glass. And you know what, Paul? I'm a little bit woohoo, like as in like, I'm into like manifesting and meditation, all the woohoo stuff, right? Anyway, I was saying to Lavender that found all these ideas of what we're going to do with the sea glass, right? And I was telling her the story about meeting the guy that had the beautiful blue sea glass that he made into earrings and a necklace for his daughter. And then I literally trip over blue glass exactly the same time. Literally the same time. Now, if that's not serendipitous or something in that, I don't know what that is. What is? Anyway, but I'm going with that it's very serendipitous. And that I'm on the right track. I'm doing all the right things. Yeah. So, Paul, did you go walking this morning? Sorry, I didn't ask. I'm sure you did. I actually won't even ask. I'm saying, how was your walk? And did you see whales? Because you're going to walk on the other side where there is more, like there's other whale watching kind of platforms. So can you please give us your whale report or your walking report? Oh, I'd love to see more colourful ones too. So we're walking up to some kids. So I'm putting the thing down so you can look at my feet instead. How's the window this morning? Oh, before at the start, I think Craig, you were there when I was talking about getting sand out of my shoes, and I was having a joke about, feet, and some weirdo was on there saying, talking about feet. I ended up blocking him, but it was funny. Maybe you had to be there kind of thing. What movie are we talking about, Lavender? Craig is farm cow is Craig. So when I talk about Craig, I don't know if I told you that before. Farm cow is Craig. Craig is a movie buff. He loves movies. So knock yourself out by talking movies. Craig will talk back a million miles an hour because he loves movies too. I like movies, but I guess I don't watch a lot of them. I don't like animation that much, and I probably don't like children's movies because I'm not a child. I don't have children, so I haven't even seen Avatar, which I should go see. We'll get the movie out at least, because isn't this supposed to be quite a good movie? Just 2 short walks and 2 sightings in the bay of whales, but they were about 2 kilometres out. That's okay. You still saw whales, so like that's 2 for 2. Yesterday you saw whales, didn't you? Did you not see yesterday you saw them breaching? Or was it the day before? I saw this amazing thing on Facebook this morning. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. Crap, I don't remember the name of the company. It's like a whale watching, actually, sea shepherds. So, Paul, I'm guessing you have Facebook, right? If you go on a Facebook, go to Sea Shepherds. You know the Sea Shepherd group that are like the rain. What are they like? They look after the environment and stuff like that. Sea Shepherds. Sea Shepherds shared a post of this tour company out of Sydney that do like they're like a little tour boat, but they took this amazing pictures of these humpbacks like breaching with like Sydney Harbour in the background, or actually not Sydney. Yeah, it was Sydney Harbour. It's just spectacular. So yeah, just go check that out because it's amazing. The pictures, I shared it on my Facebook because I was just like, wow, that is one hell of a picture of these huge, humpbacks jumping out of the water, and obviously someone had a really good camera. Oh, you don't use Facebook? Okay. Well, I'll screenshot it and I'll put it in my community post tonight if you go look at it, because honestly, it's spectacular. Like, I don't say that enough, do I? This water is spectacular. This afternoon's spectacular. But was amazing. Hey, Paul, I've got to show you this car. So I'm going to go to my car. I'm trying not to be sidetracked today, right? But I need to get rid of, I haven't dumped the sea glass for days, probably even a week and a half. So this is quite heavy. And I'm lopsided because, on the day I'll be carrying a backpack, but it'll be on my back, not like on one side of my body. So I got some doggy bags and we're going to get rid of the sea glass. But next to my car is this really cool car, Paul. It's a Fiat, a 1949 Fiat. Fiat. And it's dead cool. It's like Flintstones meets, I don't know, Addams Family. How's this, Paul? It's a Fiat Topolino. It's got a soft top on top. It's $25,000. Cool, hey? Can you imagine that, driving that around? It's very cool. Everyone stop and have a look at it. It's so cool. All right, guys, we have to get rid of this. Now, unfortunately, the back of my car is like a tip. Like, really. I've got my shoes, my dancing shoes, old socks, a jumper, thongs, whole of a sea glass. Oh, whoops. Got to pull one of these cards out later on too. Okay, we'll do that later. Don't want to get sidetracked. Right. All right, let's put this down. That card's cool, isn't it, Paul? Cool. All right. I'm just gonna have you pop up here. Let's have a little conversation while I'm trying to get rid of all this sea glass. One of the things I've got to do tomorrow is clean my car out. It's good to have sand at the back of your car. I'll sort this out tomorrow. I'm just going to get it all over here gently. This is a lot, guys, and I'm carrying it around my arm. I'm such a princess. This is probably a week and a half's worth of sea glass, guys. And I've probably got like a ton of, yuck, sand in here too. That's what I was carrying around in my bag. It's heavy. Okay, I know I'm precious, okay? Alright, while we're here, guys, while we're here, we got these yesterday from a gift shop that we went to. My friend's closing down a gift shop. So these are Be Happy cards. I did one yesterday. I'm going to pull one out again. Be happy, and then we open it up and we read it out. Now, I'm going to read it out this way because I can't read it through the lens. And like I'm trying to adjust my eyes now. I'm not going blind, people. Okay. Ooh, happiness is not in our circumstances, but in ourselves. It is not something we see like a rainbow or feel like the heart of a fire. Happiness is something we are. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is really nice. Love that. Did you hear that, guys? Do you want me to read that again? No, I'll read it later. That was really nice. I need to start walking, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have some hydrolytes. Quickly. Have a look at the car again, and then we'll get going. Everyone loves the car. It's so cool. Imagine driving it. I just think it'd be so cool. Do you reckon it's worth $25,000, guys? I'll tell you a story, actually. I'm all about stories. Let me plug in again. All right. So we'll walk to Lavender's Rock again. Yeah, Deb. Dead cool cup. Very cool. So in American dollars, that's worth $12,500. What do you reckon? Is that worth it, you reckon? Yeah, it's for sale. It's 25,000 Australian dollars. So that's like 12,500 US. Okay, so here's my story, guys. So that kind of car, like that's a Fiat, but the same kind of shape. It was called an Aston, not an Aston Martin. Aston? I think it's Aston. There's another brand of car. It was made in Australia. No, was it made in Australia? Oh God, hear me these stories. I don't even know what I'm talking about this afternoon. I'm sure it's called an Aston, but it wasn't Aston Martin. But it was like that kind of shape, two-seater, dead cute. It was like lavender, not lavender blue. It was baby blue, and it was 12 grand. So like 6,000 American dollars. And I was talking to the lady about it. It was her dad's car, but it had like the black number plate. So like you can't drive them like, well, you can drive it if you want to all over the place, but to get the insurance for it or the rego for it, because it's such an old car, because I don't think it had seatbelts on it either, because they're such old cars. They've got like a private registration, like a limited registration, so you can only drive it 5,000 kilometers a year. So I was thinking in my my brain that it would be really cool to buy and like offer it as an experience, like put a picnic table in the back and like a little picnic set up with food and wine or something, depending on what they want it for, non-alcoholic, alcoholic, gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever. And for a couple of hours through the day, and for people to take photos with, because it was very cool. But and then I was like going to offer 10 grand for it, which I thought was really good actually. But I don't know, just decided against it. I thought my life's already complicated enough. I've got so many things going on that I'd actually have to start I'd have to start another Facebook page and Instagram pages and all the things. I just didn't want to do that. I just thought it's too much. Can't do everything. But yeah, I kind of, when I saw that car before, I went, oh, how cool would that be? But yeah, $25,000 is a lot of money. I don't exactly have that handy. At the time, I did have $10,000 that I was willing to kind of gamble. But yeah, don't have enough. I have $25,000 to gamble. You're melting, Deb. It's hot over there at the moment in Texas, or because you're in your car trying to charge up your phone. What do you mean, lavender? Oh, you mean make a moderator? Just because you're underage, I can't, mate. Because, yeah, sorry. And that moderator thing is really about what it's for is that when people come online and are like, a bit rude or, say inappropriate things, Paul, deletes them. Right, how long am I walking now, guys? I can't even see that. Can someone tell me how long this live's been going for? And I know I hear Craig going, long enough. Is that how you sound, Paul? Craig, sorry. I tell you, my arm feels heaps better now. Walking nice and light with an empty bucket with just my water bottle in it, literally. 94 minutes. Yeah, did you see the same? Did you say the same thing? Like, yeah, long enough. One day through the week, I don't know what day it was and who was on the live, because actually I think it might have even been yesterday morning. I went for 3.5 hours. Like, no wonder why I'm like brain dead at the end of the day. Oh, I mean, people do say that I could sell ice to Eskimos and sand to Arabs and talk underwater. But yeah, these lives have probably taken a little bit out of me, adding the fact that I'm doing all this walking at the same time. So I have enjoyed doing them. I've got to say, I have really enjoyed it. Like, you know, I've had a lot of fun. And even though I thought you guys were lying to me this afternoon, I thought that was funny. Like, if you were lying to me, I thought it was quite funny. Something I would do to you guys. Did I say that out loud? So, like, yeah, I do actually have fun with it. I don't do it because I hate it. I mean, that'd be stupid if I did it because I hated it. But I've actually really enjoyed it. And, you know, I'd be walking here anyway, regardless. And I'd be, you know, have my headphones in. I'd probably be literally, you know, listening to YouTube or podcasts or some music. So, you know, sharing stories and making a laugh and you guys laughing at me most of the time has actually been quite fun. And, you know, I have had some really nice comments by some of you guys in the comments. And actually, not in comments, like in the chat. Actually, no, in the chat. But like in different lives I've been on and in the comments of my lives later on, people have, you know, gone back to watch the rerun or not watched it because they were sleeping and then watched a bit more of it. They've actually said, you know, like, you know, you actually have had, you know, some really fun people on the live, had a bit of, you know, a bit of banter. And, you know, I do talk about mental health. And I know that when I start getting a little deep and dark, some people, you know, probably choose to stop listening because, you know, it's not everyone's thing. And I get that. But I'm still going to do it, obviously, because that's the whole idea of this walk, is to share stories that, you know, we can't always be on top of our game. Hey, like I try to be on top of my game all the time. But like I said, last night, I was in a heap last night because I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've talked 24 hours. And I pretty much had been talking for 24 hours. And, you know, walking and probably not looking after myself as much, like not drinking enough water, hydrolytes, not eating enough snacks. So I have some biltong. So, you know, through the walk, might even go past the car again and grab something to eat to fuel the body, you know. This temple that I'm like walking on, or this temple that my feet are carrying, I need to look after it. It's not the temple of doom. Sometimes I feel like it's the temple of doom. No, I'm joking. I'm very happy with my temple, and I need to look after my temple. And I guess that's probably the reason why I'm doing this walk, because, you know, 30 kilometers is extreme. It's not a normal thing that people want to do. And it's a personal challenge for me because, you know, I like to keep myself fit and challenge myself. But also there's a reason behind it about mental health. And then we have Lavender's Rock that we nicely kick. We say hello to Lavender's Rock. We never laugh. Yeah, we never laugh. It's always super serious here, guys. If you want to laugh, go to someone else's channel, okay? This is all prim and proper. No laughs around. No jokes. And no stories. Goddamn, no stories. Even I'd leave the live. So this morning I was screenshotting a bit of the live yesterday afternoon, yesterday morning, where I did the the 500 subscriber little dance. I think Paul and Deb were there, and I think Craig, you were there too. Oh no, Craig, you were asleep because you're feeling good. So a few people in the chat said, "Hey, you just reached 500 subscribers. Happy dance." So I was like, "Oh well, I don't need an excuse to dance. It's a pretty cool excuse to dance." So I did a dance, and so I was waiting for it to download, but because it was like 3.5 hour live, it wouldn't download. So I've actually screenshotted it, not the whole lot, just the little dance. So I'm probably going to upload that tonight. It's pretty funny. I did it to the well, how come no one told me I did the wrong dance? I didn't do the wrong dance, but I did the wrong moves. Like the Nutbush City, you go doon 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 doon, and then you go back to, and then you go up that that that, and then you go like that. So I missed out the back bit. So yeah. Anyway, but hey, I'm no professional dancer. I'm not perfect. Never said I was. So I'm posting it anyway. I don't care. It's funny. And I think that again, I think I was that exhausted from the walk that I think I was a little bit delirious because I'm just kind of like going, oh wow, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, I got 500 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. This is crazy. I said that like 3 or 4 times. That was pretty funny. So that's when I realized, like I'm walking for 3.5 hours. I'm not drinking that much water, and I'm not even eating any food. So yeah, come on, Dora, look after your body a little bit better. You expect to do these walks, but you have to treat your body a little bit better. So anyway, that was some interesting realizations for me, and I had a nice morning just to relax. I've kind of been doing once a week a choco video, how I try to make something with my chocos, but I thought, you know what? No, I'm not doing that this morning. I'm just chilling. And I might not even, and I said to myself, I might not even walk this afternoon. If my body is not feeling like it, I'm not forcing my body. But yeah, after eating lots of food, good food, hydrolytes. I think the hydrolytes actually helped me this morning. I felt $1 million. So here I am walking with purpose. Yeah, well, guys, I think you kind of need to like how I've just turned 50, right? So a lot of my friends, they give me shit all the time, right? Like, this is what we do in Australia, right? We just give each other shit, right? And it's, I do have a lot of energy. I'm into everything and anything, and if I'm not into it, I'll still try to do it anyway. Anyway, um, I don't exactly. I go to bed tired, but I sleep well. Put it that way. So anyway, my friends always say, like, honestly, where do you get your energy from? Can you give me a bit of your energy? Like, it's a going joke for years. Like, since I was probably 30, my friends have said, like, where do you get your energy from? Like, what the hell are you eating? Like, what are you drinking? Like, what the hell? Anyway, so here I am. Now I'm at 50. And look, I feel pretty good, except, like, I'm really kicking it at the moment. Like, I'm walking. This is not normal. I wouldn't be normally walking. I looked at my average, and I would stop in a second, but no, I'm not going to. I need to keep on walking. Like, my average at the moment, I'm walking like 12 kilometers a day. And, some days, like, I'm doing more. Because I don't sit at home. I don't sit on a computer all day. I'm out and about in the community and walking around. So, I do a fair bit of walking already in general, let alone just exercise of general. So, yeah, friends are kind of saying to me, see, Mutiara, that's my real name, Mutiara. Mutiara, see, you just, your age is catching up to you. And I kind of turn around and go, hey guys, I don't think so. It's just that at this present moment, I'm like doing like a lot of stuff in my body. Like I'm pushing it to do these lives, chatting to you guys, and walking lots. So I know next Friday, I'll come home, I'll get into a bath, and I'll stay there for a couple of hours after my 30-kilometer walk. And the next morning, I'm going to take myself off and have a massage probably, or like a float. Ever heard that, those floats that you can get to? You lie in the magnesium baths and just float. One year I did that the next day. Felt $1 million. So yeah, the next day I look forward to doing something, just really chilled and very self-loving to myself. And then, go back to my normal life, which is, I'll walk 3 days a week on the beach in the morning. Will I do lives? Probably not as many as I've been doing, just saying. So take advantage of these lives that I'm on at the moment, because you probably won't see me as much. And Paul and Craig are like, oh, thank God. Sick of these bloody lives coming up. Oh my gosh. But I've got to say also, on top of this, by doing the lives, I've met some really interesting people and some channels that I've really, connected with also. Oh yeah. Like, you hear me talking about meditation, motivation with Marie. So, I've been doing, I think I did 4 meditations this week. I think I did 4 the week before and then 3 the week before. So that's also been very helpful for my mind. So like doing the mind, body, and spirit. Well, I have, haven't I? I've done the mind with meditation, the body with the walking, and then the spirit where, we watched the full moon rise and we howled like a wolf. Oh, sorry, that was me singing, wasn't it? Singing happy birthday. We danced like we were possessed. And yeah, so I'm pulling it all together. And of course, I'm also talking about my friend Esther, and that's also very emotional. So I'm also giving myself a little bit of a pat on the shoulder lately too, because some afternoons the conversation gets a little deep and there has been some tears on my side. I might not have shown it to you guys, but it's very sad what happened to my friend Esther, and it's emotional to talk about it and to go through the feelings. Sometimes I don't go there very often. So yeah. So thank you for going on the ride with me, because it has been a ride. Oh, they took the car away. The little Aston's gone. Not Aston, the Fiat is gone. I'd love to have seen who the owner was. Do you reckon they would have been an older person, like that had the car in the garage for a million years? Actually, we're going to go fill up with some water up here too. We're going to do a few things up here. We're going to go fill up with water, have some more water. We're going to go to the car again, get the battery pack, and we're going to go to the toilet. Yes, I've been drinking a lot of water. I did a lot of water this morning. Did a lot of water this morning. If that makes any sense. Should we get some food? I might even have half a muesli bar. Alright. Okay. Can we do this one-handed? Okay. I'm going to put you down for a second. Whoops. Whoops. That's not me weeing, guys, just saying. Alright. Next thing, I needed the battery charger. I don't know why my phone went down so flat. It's interesting. I wonder if by plugging in the headphones, I've used more battery. I mean, I just use a lead, so that doesn't use any power out of the headphones. But I wonder if that's actually more power for my phone. Because I normally can walk for